Hey guys, welcome back. As promised, the second battle for Corvus on World Boss, and I will also show you my cards right over here. I do have the Thor variant, Loki, 1872 variant, Black Widow, and Marvel Zombie cards equipped. And as you can see, these are the stats that I got right over here. Out of all the things that you should probably concentrate on, um, the biggest thing is probably cooldown time. Cooldown time can save your butt, especially for some of the longer cooldown guys. Like your Iron Mans, like your um, Hulk Busters and stuff like that, because they do actually help. Especially if you don't have like a leadership buff from like Iron Man or Sharon Carter. But to each his own. But those are my stats right over there. But let's go ahead and get started. And let's get ready right over here. And we're going to go with Team Carnage. And we're going to start off with War Machine, Venom, and Carnage. I know a lot of people like to switch out War Machine and put in Spider-Man for the Carnage Rebirth and Symbiote Shock bonus. But I like to have the extra buff to the attack overall. The extra crit rate, crit damage, attack speed is nice, but I just think that honestly that it does a little bit more to have that extra 30% attack, especially when you have four or dodge strikers, which are going to give you 80% dodge. And we're also going to go with our supervillain type buff with Captain America over here because, well, like I said, Carnage is our main damage dealer. So we're going to go with him to get us that extra 2% on attack. You could always use one of the physical guys. Hulkbuster does give out a little bit more damage as far as a striker goes. So does the Hulk as well, but that's only if you've got them fairly decently, you know, um, buffed up on gears and skills and whatnot. And we're pretty much just going to use our 5 and 6 skills over here. Um, or I'm sorry, our 6 and 3 skills for the most part. Now, I do want to point out that, it is nice. His 6 skill is nice because it does hit quite hard. And part of it is an iframe, but not all of it. So when he does do that stun move like you saw not too long ago, you saw my Carnage get frozen and stunned in place, and that is the reason why. Because his 3 skill is a complete iframe, it is really cool for him to do this because now I'm going to dive underneath because as you just saw, Corvus just released the little pothole attack, and I dove straight underneath with this 3 skill and basically missed a couple cool things here. I missed the little pothole attack, and I also missed the stun move, which is always nice. And like I said, we do like doing the 5 skill afterwards, mainly because one, it hits hard, but two, usually when Carnage does it, he jumps back, and he does jump back and dive into one of his own blobs, which is always nice because you do want to heal up. Wow, he is doing just a bunch of stun attacks, isn't he? Um, and while he's down and out for the count, pick up your blobs that you've got lying around on the court here. Wow, that was messy. Um, and as you can see, I saw that he was about to release the potholes, so I dove underneath with the 3 skill. And a lot of people I know have trouble with that little fire wave that he's got. So one thing of note is that the first 3 waves that he does on that fire wave, they are oh, move. They are they don't track. They just move straight forward in a line. And then on that fourth attack, like you just saw, it is a tracking attack. So he does track you. So you do want to kind of move around a little bit to get out of the way of his attack right over there. But again, you're basically just spamming the 5 and 6 skills for the most part. And now another thing of note over here, if you notice, I'm not using, especially on this third phase, I'm not using his team attack until after he basically jumps down and tries to skewer me with his actual making of the potholes. The main reason for that is because I've done this numerous times where I have, released the team up attack and just completely missed because, he just gets around everything and just does it up that way. Because he does jump up and just like that. Unfortunately, I should have waited. I know he does it 2 times occasionally, but as you can see, we're just going around and doing that 5 and 6 skill. I know I'm boring today, guys. I'm sorry. But, you do want to pick up those little health blobs when you do see your health running low. Oh, and he does that. Dive underneath. Yeah, nice. And that's all she wrote. So there you go, guys. That's a Carnage team battle. Like I said, pretty straightforward. Again, if you got a lot of dodge ignore guys, it does make it a lot easier because Corvus does dodge like a mother. So there you go, guys. And enjoy the next video coming up. I don't know which team I'm gonna do. I think that's the Werewolf team, but I'm not